says that I'm an angry person, but I'm not. I just get so wound up, especially when people don't get me and they don't want to help me. I don't actually want to hurt people. They were telling us about this thing in the workshop called assertiveness. It's basically standing up for yourself, but in the right way, where everyone ends up feeling okay. It made me realise that I was probably coming across as aggressive. But who wouldn't if they called their social worker 50 times and they didn't answer their phone? Okay, maybe not 50, but you get what I mean. Anyway, it said this thing about putting yourself in other people's shoes and trying to see things from their point of view. There are two sides to every story, I agree with that. But it's so hard to remember. So I've started writing down what we learn in the workshops on my phone, so I can look at it when I get wound up. And it reminds me of the little things I forget, like take a breath. I'm going to do that when my social worker doesn't answer her phone, and even before I see my mum. Maybe. I have realised that deep down I just want people to like me, and being angry puts them off. So I've decided I am going to start telling people how I feel and what I want from them. I'm still getting used to it, but I realise that if I don't do things differently, things ain't going to change. I'm also practicing calming myself down. I find it really hard to sit still, so I'm not sure about them breathing exercises, but I like those mindful walking we learnt. I can do it at home and outside. And I am really going to work at this, because if I don't calm myself down, I'm not going to be nice to be around. And it might help my boyfriend stick around. Yes, he's my boyfriend now. Oh, I didn't tell you what my goal is. My goal is to practice mindful walking at least 4 times a week to calm myself down, or whenever I get wound up. I've even set a reminder on my phone.
There are things of the past you cannot change. But there are things you can do now for a better future. I've learned a bit more about myself. I've learned about how stress shows itself in my body when I can't cope. I've learned that it's a normal reaction and everybody feels something similar when they feel worried or scared. It's my body's way of telling me I need to do something about it before it gets worse. When I think about living on my own and start to feel it's here, about all the things I don't think I'll be able to do with, I stop, pause, take a breath, and when I'm ready, I think about now. I think about what's the most important thing to do now. Then, I take my time. I breathe things down so I can get them done, step by step. Avoiding things I don't think I'll be able to deal with, only make it worse. So now, I don't fight it. I let it come. It feels strange, but it helps to focus on the feeling. I sit down, observe, breathe, expand, and allow. Observe the feeling in my body. Breathe. Take a few breaths. Expand. Make room for the feelings in my body and allow them to be there. That's what I do. If I don't fight the stress, it goes away by itself. And if it comes back again, I do the same thing. Observe, breathe, expand, and allow. I have practiced this many times, and I plan on doing it at least 3 times a week. And when I feel stress, now I just go with the feeling, like waves, you know. I feel more relaxed, not having to worry about what's happened or what's going to happen. I sleep good, I enjoy myself. Even at work. There's someone I like. I speak to them, and I think they might like me too.
I've realised that most of the time, I actually walk around with my negative glasses on, and I forget that there's things that I'm actually quite good at. Speaking to people helps me to realise that getting into uni is actually an achievement. Do you ever think that you're a failure or that you're just not good enough? I do. But then I remember they're just thoughts I'm having, and it doesn't mean they're true. Looking at my thoughts from a distance helps me to realise they're negative. Uni is stressful for a lot of people. So, I just need to be a bit kinder to myself. I've also realised that not answering my phone to people doesn't help. So, I try to answer my phone to my key worker a bit more now. Well, most of the time. Letting Jay come over to help me really worked. It helped me to sort out all the millions of things in my head that were getting me down. It seems obvious, but getting them onto paper really worked. I've even started opening those envelopes now. All the uni and home stuff were mixed together. I couldn't see a way out and I wasn't doing any of it. But over time, and with a much better study plan, I'm able to. I've even started opening those envelopes. And when I feel tired, like I don't want to study, and I keep putting it off, I just notice those thoughts, and I put some music on. And I kick myself back into action. It's important to me that I make something of my life. To do this, I need to focus and do what I need to do and keep opening those envelopes. I've set a goal to write a weekly to-do list, one for home and one for uni. And I need to open at least 2 envelopes at the weekend. And if it all gets too much, at least I know I've got Jay to help.
Helping people's really important to me. I guess having a worker that kept me on track showed me that. And it got me the apprenticeship, showed me all the other workshops that could help motivate myself. He made me feel like I could actually achieve certain things. And I want to be able to do that for someone else if I can, you know? Help inspire some other young person who might have had a rough start in life, whatever. But yeah, the mentoring's going good. I enjoy seeing people come through bad times. That literally motivates me to keep going. Like, it gives me a proper buzz. Started doing things I wouldn't usually do. I've even signed up to climb Mount Everest. Why? Because it's the only mountain I know about. Nah, I got chosen to do it from some charity mentoring thing I'm working on at the minute. But yeah, life isn't perfect. It's got its ups and its downs. That's life. But if you don't succeed at something, you gotta learn not to be so hard on yourself, because there's always gonna be knockbacks. It's about how you can come back from something that really counts. It's like that geezer Thomas Edison says, I ain't failed. I just found a million new ways to succeed. So if something seems grim or rubbish or whatever, I just don't let negative thoughts dictate my entire outlook on life. Do you know what I mean? I go around wearing positive glasses. It's okay to feel scared or doubt yourself or whatever it is. Just don't ever let it stop you from being who you want to be. I look at inspirational videos. I follow inspirational people online. I even make my own inspirational kind of vlogs, and we'll see, who knows, maybe that'll lead on to bigger things. But what's important to me is a lot clearer now, and that's what keeps me on track. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing what I've been doing, carry on looking after myself, keeping fit. Eventually, I'm gonna climb that mountain. It's serious, I'm gonna start going for a run at least 4 times a week. Start cooking some of them healthy meals I learnt about on my apprenticeship at least twice a week. Watch. Have a 2-2 green juice for that. They're lovely. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I know what it's like to feel different. To feel like you go through things that other people ain't really going through. You know, I know it can make you feel down like Kelly, or stressed out and worried like Ade, or even angry like Taylor. Bless her. It can make you feel like you're stuck, wanting other people to change, or wanting to change something that's already happened to you. But what matters is right now. Literally. What are you gonna do to make life better for yourself? What are you gonna do to move forward? What are you gonna do to get what you want from life? What are you gonna do to move closer to your goals?